Hey, good afternoon, JCPS. Happy Friday. I'm here outside of Newburgh Middle School. I had some awesome visits this week. There's nothing like visiting schools the Friday before Halloween and seeing all the energy, especially in the middle schools, the costumes, the energy of the faculty and staff. It was great inside of Newburgh Middle, which is what I did a lot this week, which is my favorite thing to do as superintendent. Early in the week, continued on my bus compound visit, went out to Blankenbaker compound to thank the bus drivers that are driving for us out in Blankenbaker. It's my fourth visit to a bus compound. Thank you, bus drivers, for all of your great work. So appreciative of the work that you do every single day. And also, our kids thanked bus drivers out at Lockhoff Elementary this week, wrote hundreds of thank you cards to bus drivers in the district. And so thank you, Lockhoff Elementary, for doing that and recognizing the great work of our bus drivers. Had some other great visits to schools this week. Went to Johnson Traditional Middle School, went to Liberty High School, Engelhard Elementary School, and finished up here at Newburgh Middle School. So great visits. That's what I love to do most, interact with kids. Saw some great things at each and every school. Kids really engaged, faculty really engaged with all the work that they are doing, and a lot of enthusiasm through very difficult times. So I know it's hard right now, faculty and staff. I know, through COVID and through an employee shortage, our faculty and staff is just stepping up in every single way. So thank you so much for your hard work. Also, thanks everybody for the continued great work on the Test to Stay program. Every single day, we are testing hundreds of kids so that they can stay in school. And that's hundreds of kids who are testing negative, who would be quarantined if it's not for the Test to Stay program. It's taking hundreds and hundreds of people, employees, additional outside staffing to make sure we can do this. But it's keeping us in school and it's keeping us safe and making sure we're not spreading the virus. So great job on the Test to Stay program. Next week, we start the Test to Play program. So all of those students that are in extracurricular activities or athletics will be testing on a weekly basis next week. And once again, we're bringing in hundreds of more people at every middle and high school and additional sites so that we can provide those tests without taking away from classroom time as much as we possibly can. So once again, thanks to all of our schools and our athletic directors for stepping up to meet the needs of our kids with the Test to Play program. And finally, I have to end on a great note, standing outside of Newburgh Middle School, the Evolv 502 Scholarship. We had a press conference earlier in the week at Johnson Traditional Middle School to announce that the Evolv 502 Scholarship has raised the money now to provide a scholarship, financial aid, to every single 8th grader in JCPS. So every 8th grader right now, all the ones I just visited, they're guaranteed 2 years paid for at JCTC or Simmons College of Kentucky. Many of them will have the opportunity for an opportunity grant, which is additional funding to support their needs in college, and have access to the 2+2 model for many students, which means when they finish JCTC, they can get 2 years at the University of Louisville. So that's for every single 8th grader. It's a game changer for this community. Thank you, Evolv 502, and all the donors that made this a reality for our 8th graders who now know they can go to college without having to worry about finances, money, financial support, anything like that. So it's great news for our 8th graders all across this community. So busy week. I know we're moving on next week. We're moving into November. Be Thanksgiving break before you know it. So have a happy Halloween. Have a safe Halloween this weekend. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next week.